evidence. After his initial convictions, Cottingham pleaded his innocence and for decades insisted that he'd been framed, until admitting in 2009 that he'd actually perpetrated the 5 homicides. In 2000, a detective with the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, BCPO, Robert Ancelotti, was tasked with reviewing a series of cold cases from the 1960s and 1970s. He believed that Cottingham could be responsible for one or more of those crimes and so began to interview him in 2003. In 2010, Cottingham pleaded guilty to a 1969 unaliving. Then in charge for immunity for prosecution starting in 2014, Cottingham confessed to unaliving 3 teenage girls. The BCPO The 3 cold case unalivings with an agreement from the victims' families and evidence corroborating the confessions, but for several years kept the secret from the public to keep Cottingham talking about the other cases. In December 2019, forensic historian and author Peter Vronsky, on the eve of publishing the revelation in his 2nd edition of, publicised the confessions with the BCPO cooperation. Ancelotti and the BCPO subsequently confirmed on the 3 unalivings. In April 2021, Cottingham confessed to an unsolved 1974 double unaliving in Montevideo, one of New Jersey's most notorious cold cases. The confession was extracted by Ancelotti weeks before his retirement and was facilitated by Vronsky and by Jennifer Weiss, the daughter of Dida Gudrazi, one of Cottingham's later victims. Vronsky and Weiss had been meeting with Cottingham in a prison since the spring of 2017, counselling him to make the confession. In March 2023, Ancelotti elicited another confession from Cottingham, the unaliving of 17-year-old who vanished in 1967. Mary Ann Salas, 17, disappeared at the end of a shift at 9 p.m. on the 24th of January 1967 from a ShopRite store at 330 Essex Street in Hackensack, New Jersey. Her body was found 3 months later on the 20th of April in the Passaic River in Hawthorne, New Jersey. She had been strangled. Police concluded that she'd been unalived somewhere else and thrown into the river. There was no sign of SA.